All right, good morning, Cyber Friend. This is Bitty Man coming at you again from Walk Studio, back here in Studio B. As usual, we want to give God all the praise and glory, give Him all the honor. And we thank God for my Cyber Friends in the circle, especially. And we thank God for each and every one of you. Bitty Man decided, I got it on the spur of the moment. I told y'all once I get something, I have to go on the spur of the moment. I don't do anything unless I'm led to do so by the Spirit. And I was talking to a few people this morning, trying to get some business straight. Had to call the VA and everything, and on top of that, I was thinking about some stuff that trying to get together on something for my home church. Getting together this a male group, and like I say, for the men's conference that we're gonna have in late November, in mid-November, be going up to the second Sunday. As well, we're gonna have that Saturday. We're gonna have a men's conference on that Saturday, and then on that Sunday, we will have the men day at my home church. And I was asked to get together a male choir or a male quartet or whatever I can get together. So I've assembled and I talked to a few of my guys, close buddies of mine and everything. And I see that, you know, hey there, Tina, how you doing? And I was trying to get together, and in other words, like I said, I talked to a few of my buddies. Won't call no name, but they was immediately they was willing. They jumped right to the chase. In other words, uh, like I say, right from the get go, they didn't have any problem. I didn't have no negative feedback from them whatsoever. But nevertheless, I did have to come and just speak. That's what I was enjoyed about that because of the one that I spoke to. That was an immediate response. They didn't tell me that I could call them next week or I could give them 2 or 3 days and all that kind of crap like that. They didn't say nothing about that. They just said, man, we'll do it. I did count on me. I like that. I like that. Because you already know exactly what you want gonna do when a person asks you that. And that's why I like those guys' response to the call, what I gave them the clarion call. And they came right to the bat and they swung and they knocked it out the park. I like that. Let me tell you something, people. When people ask you to do something and they try to give you an opportunity, most people, like I say, if you do not ask them to do something, they will think that you looked over them and they're going to have a problem with that. Well, God might have knows if you go and not ask them to do it, like I said, they're going to have a problem. And then if you do ask them to do it, people start coming up and start talking to other people, talking about the parameters surrounding them having to do this or that, this or that. I don't think so. How you doing there, Sister Jennifer? Good to see you, my inner circle. We're glad to see you coming in here. Um, Thank you for coming. I just did this impromptu live feed about a program that I'm supposed to have at my church in late November, mid-November, a men's conference and everything, and I'm getting together a male group, and I was just trying to give feedback and to everybody, let you know what's going on, and let you know that sometimes you have to deal with a lot of negative people, but you got to know how to deal with negative people. Like I said, if you are asked to be in something, and if you don't want to be in it, it's a volunteer thing. Just say you cannot do it. Don't get to making a whole bunch of excuses about I got to do this and I got to do that. Well, if you got to do all that, just go on and do all of that and just leave this alone. That's all you got to do. You don't have to start talking negative, talking about I can't do. anything that you get involved in, you got to rehearse. There got to be rehearsal involved. You can't get no group or sings together without doing any rehearsal. Nobody's that good. You understand what I'm saying? There's nobody that great. I don't care what, ain't nobody that great. You have to rehearse. So now if you don't want to do the rehearsal, then you just stay out of the group. I got a group, my gospel group. My gospel group is Junior Walker, as y'all know, Junior Walker and the Gospel Tritone. We rehearse every week. Now we've been down ever since we made the Christmas EP because of the fact that I gave them off after we finished the Christmas EP. About a week or two before Thanksgiving, I gave them the rest of the year. I gave them off, let them off because of the fact we was done with the project. And so I was gonna let them enjoy their holiday. That's what I was gonna do, and I did that. That's my prerogative, it's my group. And so after we was gonna go back and start back up in January, we was gonna start back up this month, but lo and behold, one of my members, she had surgery done to her right leg and everything on her knee. And so I really decided that I wanted her to recuperate before we get back. And the weather done got kind of cold down in this area now. Matter of fact, it was about 28 degrees last night. And that's cold for South Georgia. In other words, that's real cold for South Georgia. But at any rate, I told them, well, look, we'll just go ahead on and let our sister Mary recuperate. Then we'll go on back and start rehearsing maybe the first week or the second week in February. We're not in a big hurry. It's my studio out there in Studio A. That's mine. It belongs to me. So I don't have to answer to anybody. But we did that because of the fact that I made the suggestion, and it is my prerogative to do that. So anytime that if anything that y'all will be involved in, if you don't want to be involved in it, that's your prerogative. But don't say one thing and then get with somebody else and say something else, because it's a volunteer thing. If you don't want to do it, hey, to each his own. It's your prerogative. So, like I said, sister, I'm glad. Let me see, can I see what that you put in there? Let me see, can I read that, what you said there, sister? Yeah, plain and simple. You're right, Jennifer. That's exactly what I'm saying. It ain't no big deal if you don't want to do a thing. I mean, I'm the same way. If it's something that I want to do, I do it. And whether it be at the church, no one is twisting your arm when you go to church. In other words, yeah, that's what I'm saying. No need to be two-faced. There you go, Sister Jennifer. That's what I'm talking about. You know where I'm coming from. That's the same thing. No need to be two-faced. If you don't want to be a part, just say you don't want to be a part and you stay at home. At my church, I'm a deacon. And there are things that goes on at my church that I know that I'm not going to be a part of. And I don't be a part of it. I don't have to give nobody no explanation, because guess what? I'm grown. I don't have to give nobody no explanation. My mama and daddy is not at my church. Well, my dad is not, but yet still. I'm 58 years old. I don't have to tell nobody. I don't have to answer to nobody to tell them what I can do. But if I give my word, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. So I just had to come back and just hit this video to do this live feed, because just to show you that's how certain things do. When you're in a leadership position, you have to deal with all kinds of personalities, and most of the time you get the most smack from people that ain't even involved. People that ain't even got nothing to do with things. They have more to say negative about a thing than the one that you're trying to get involved in the thing. And I just don't like that. That just grinds me up like powder. I cannot stand it. And I want y'all to forgive this old raspy voice of mine. This morning is very, very bad. Is one of my voices. I lose it in a minute. In other words, as I've told y'all, that when I became ill, I had congestive heart failure, and I'm having a problem with my wind and my breath. That's why I don't do much singing anymore. But I do the best I can. And I mean, you know, that's the best that I can do. Let me see here, Sister Jennifer. They dilated my eyes yesterday and they ain't got back yet. Right. So that's right. Being two-faced is bad as being a hypocrite. So with that being said, hold on just a minute. I need to answer this phone. What up, Doc? Boy, I was calling you, boy. You better talk to me. I already called Tommy this morning. I called Tommy on his way home. Yeah. I was just wanting to let you know that we're going to try to play for that funeral. In other words, I told Tommy about it, but they need to have something in place at the church because, you know, man, I can't carry no equipment right now. Yeah, so if they got something there to play, we'll come on out there and do it. But other than that, you know, we're gonna have to try to get some sort of arrangement to get my keyboard and stuff out there, and I still will play. Yeah, so I talked to Tommy, so he should be in about another 8 hours. He on the highway coming home now. Which one? Man, I ain't talked to Freddie Jr. since that boy was a little baby. I ain't talked to him since then. What's going on? Okay, okay, just a little reading out the Old or New Testament. Yeah, that ain't no problem. They're telling they're sticking on down there. Okay. Yeah, you talking about little Freddie. Man, I ain't seen that boy since. Who? Oh, okay. Okay, then. Well, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. I'll do it. Oh, well, it don't matter. Whatever you want me to do, I'll try to do it. Just tell them going to put it down there and I'll do it. Whether it's New or Old Testament, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. Okay, then. Well, yeah, you just do that. And then when you get off, you call me this evening. All right, then. We'll talk to you later. All right, later. Yeah, ain't no problem, man. Bye bye. You're welcome. See what I mean, y'all? Excuse that. Excuse that. That was one of my buddies from way back. His brother passed away, and they trying to get together on the funeral services. That's going to be Saturday. Wanted me to play. Want me to play, but now they want me to do something even more. They want me to come with a testimony from either the Old Testament or New Testament. You see what I did? I just gave the man the answer. He didn't have to twist my arm or something. I know I'm going to be there. So if anything I can do, you just do it. You don't go and try to make all these here great grand excuses and stuff. I don't like that. And see, I will put on the spot where y'all can see it live as it happens. See what I mean? God got a sense of humor. Now, suppose I'd have told him and made some more excuses, then I'd have been a hypocrite too, Jennifer. You see what I mean? I would have been a hypocrite myself. And this cold weather, like I said, it's kind of cold. In other words, in my group, we will get back to rehearsing. Hopefully, in the first or second week in February, we will go back to work. But until then, we just gonna, like I said, I'm glad that I got that call from my friend. That's a longtime friend of mine. We go way back, all the way to the 70s. We all grew up together. We went to school together. And like I say, his brother did pass away. And they are having his funeral service on this Saturday. They wanted me to play. And now they want me to do something else. But see, I didn't give them no excuses. I just told them straight up. That's the way you should be. And then, in other words, now come Saturday, I need to be in place. They shouldn't have to come looking for me. I should already be in place. This is business. And that's the way old Mitty Man try to go, y'all. And I'm glad it happened, Sister Jennifer. I don't know if Sister Tina's still in here or not. I think she left the room, maybe. I don't know. But at any rate, I'm glad that y'all saw that because, see, I was put to the test immediately. I was put to the test the same thing that I was preaching about and against. I got put right on the spot where I have to make the decision right now. And as you see, I didn't give them no excuses. I didn't make no complaints about, I don't know how I'm going to get there. Well, yeah, you ought to know that. If I wasn't going to be able to get there, I should have told her no. That's all you got to say. And that's exactly what the point that I was trying to make today on this live feed and broadcast about negative people. They very hard to deal with, but you must learn how to shuffle with them and roll with the flow. The best thing to do is like my great grandmama and my grandmama used to tell me years ago, you must feed those people out of a long handled spoon and stay away from negative folk if you can. Stay away from them. So with that being said, let me see what you got here, Jennifer. And we're going to get on out of here. And thank you. Need it very much. Thank you so much. And until the next time, hopefully we'll be able to announce these live feeds in the future. I'm going to try to announce. Well, like I say, when the Spirit gives me something, I just go immediately. Most of the time, I don't even know what I'm going to even talk about. But as the Spirit given to me, I give it to y'all. And that's when I do these live videos. So, God, you're right. You're right. God got a sense of humor. Put me right on the spot. The same thing I was preaching against in this video, I got put on the spot so y'all will see it. And you see the way I handle it. And I'm glad it happened like that there because, see, at least now y'all know that I try to do what I say. I practice what I preach. And you got a chance to see it live as it happened. That was my buddy called me about that funeral. He had already talked to me prior, but I had just called him not long ago and left a message, and he did call me back. So I'm glad that it happened that way so y'all can see it. And on that note, yeah, that long handle spoon, sister. Yeah, my grandmama showed me about that long handle spoon years ago. You got to keep negative people at bay. And then most of the time, Sister Jennifer, I'm going to be honest with you. The people that are the most negative, they're going to have more to say is the people that ain't got nothing to do with it. That's what I don't understand. You know, if you don't want to do something, Sister Jennifer, you should come to me and tell me yourself. Not let somebody else tell me that you done talked about it. Don't let them come to tell me. You tell me. And then, man, we can reason together. So with that said, it's a mess. It's a mess, sister. So we just going to go on and sign off with this thing. And I know Sister Jackie, she going to probably see it later on. But it just, like I said, feed negative people out of a long handle spoon. And Sister Jennifer, we thank you for tuning in to this live broadcast. You and I think Tina was in, but I think she came in and went on out. I don't know, but nevertheless, you know, it is what it is. And we thank God for you. You're one of the inner circle. And you're going to stay in a circle. I hope from now on, you will stay in the inner circle. So with that said, until the next video, next Bible study, whichever comes first, peace, and y'all have a good day. Amen. Let me see that. Okay, God bless you too, sister. Take care. Bye-bye.